Hooked up.
I think it's interesting. I wouldn't call it enjoying it. I think it's interesting. This is sable fish.
What are you feeling for?
Firmness, sliceability. We're going to have to slice this, and if it's too, sometimes the product is a little bit soft, and so it doesn't slice. I mean, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to find product. It's a challenge to that, I guess, for Acme to produce a product that would satisfy us, and we buy according to our taste, to what we think is product. So my name is Saul Zabar, and I'm one of the co-owners of Zabar's. My brother Stanley and I own Zabar's, which was established by my father in 1934. So this is our 75th year, 75th, 76th year. And this is Tomas, my associate. We're here to select product for the smoked fish department, which includes smoked salmon, whitefish, sable plates, and any other items. And hopefully, what we think is the appropriate product is what the customers think. And so far, we've been successful.
So Saul comes about once a week to Acme to select smoked fish for Zabar's. It is a privilege that he is the only one, the only customer of ours that we grant that access to, but he has definitely earned it. He's looking for a specific mixture of smoke and salt that matches his palate. He firmly believes that tasting all the different batches of smoked fish is going to make sure that what his customers get at the store is going to be the best it can possibly be week in and week out.
We've always selected our merchandise from the time that I started since 1950. Since 1950, so it's about I've been doing this about 60 years.
Yeah.
The taste is passable.
Passable, but not perfect.
Not perfect, yeah. Well, it's not bad.
What's most interesting about Saul is that he's got a palate that can taste the most minute ingredients. You know, if I was to give him, you know, he could probably be one of these guys that could taste the difference between 1% milk and 2% milk.
A little bit salty too.
I mean, he really can identify the smallest increase or decrease in salt and sugar, and you know that's a gift. That is a true gift.
We sell about maybe 3,000 pounds of fish, of various smoked fish products a week. We do almost $50 million a year, and it represents about 20% of our business, I think. Right now, all of the sable fish is coming from Acme. Yes, yeah, right. All the sable fish come from the Acme, and generally all the whitefish. This is we're looking for 120 pounds of this product. We already reviewed our novies, and we're going to get about 1,000 pounds of smoked salmon. We call them novies. I would say 90% of our products come from them. I would say for the last 20 years, for the last 20 or so years, they've been our major supplier. Before that, there were other smokehouses, but they're gone now. They've gone. Acme is, first of all, they're the best producer, one of the best producers around, and there are very few of them now.
It's a very important client to hold on to, both in the size of his retail supermarket and the prestige that goes along with being a supplier of Zabar's.
You just, you know, you start and you learn. You know, you start and you learn what you want. You make you have criteria for what where you think the product should be, and you take that as your standard. Zabar's has to do things in a hands-on manner. It has to sell the best product from its standpoint that it can find at the most reasonable price that it can, and still, you know, make a profit. And so far we've done it. So far we've done it.
It's Jewish soul food and if you can imagine the characters that are in the world of Jewish soul food, we've got them.
I know a thing or two about lobster rolls. I mean, most kids grow up, when times get tough, we had macaroni, cheese, and lobster. I mean, that was what my family was all about. My family was always processing fish and seafood. So when we couldn't go to the grocery store for milk, we had seafood, and that was it. So I grew up around it, I know it, and it's an industry that I care very much about.